Inside the Maze, and I am literally tired of hearing my voice do that same old intro. So I feel like we gotta break things up a little bit if that's all right with you.
That's what I'm here for.
So let me get a snap, because I think I want to hit some spoken words. Let's hit it. We are inside the maze. I'm in a daze. It's more than a phase.
Keep going.
Cause I got ways to break it down here in Bosstown. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. Listen. Listen, we're here with another dose of the critical breakdown. Clearly, I'm in an extremely goofy mood, and I'm so excited to have this awesome talent here next to me. It's been so long I've been trying to talk to you. Didn't have the appropriate space, but divine timing.
And I love the platform. I'm not keeping up with it. I'm aware of what's going on.
Stop it, don't make me blush.
I'm like, when's she gonna have me on it?
Today. Welcome the one and only Cwells in the building. Say what's happening.
What's good?
How you feeling?
Oh, you're...
Okay, can I get a yerp? I know that's right.
Shit.
Now listen, I'm really excited. Like I said, I was waiting for this specific or perfect platform to be able to talk to you. Here we are now at the critical breakdown. So we're gonna go over my favorite track, the bonus track, okay? Off his latest album, Where I'm From, available on all DSPs, right?
All DSPs.
Make sure y'all download that immediately, man. It's the critical breakdown. Let's get straight to it.
Look, this is a major fact. If you from my city, I made you rap. Can't have it, I made my laps. Between that and the attention my main attracts, I deserve a clap, but it's threats that involve the gap.
It's a movie, then it's going viral. I've been John Cena with the spinning title. I can't lie, almost lost.
Now listen, I always love to choose songs where you guys talk your shit. You understand me? If you listen to Cwells' catalog, incredibly lyrical. Genius, I'm gonna throw it out there. A lyrical genius. You definitely have to keep up with his bars, and if you ain't smart, you gonna get left behind. I promise you that much.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Right? So he got straight to it and actually told us in the intro, back in the booth, ready to talk my shit. I know y'all like when I talk my shit, and he's right.
No one's ever pointed that out.
Can you say that line for me one more time? Because I think they need to hear that.
Yeah, nah, you good. But like, that's funny that you point that out, because I said that on purpose on the record, and you're the first one to point that out.
Because as a media personality, we gotta research and understand, okay? No, but it's real. I am one that loves a good shit talking session. I love it. So when you said it, I was like, this the one. This the one I need right here.
And I felt like my music was missing it. Like I was at a space before I made that record where I was doing a lot of catchy songs. I was trying to cater to an audience that really wasn't like fully who I was. I don't want to say it wasn't who I was. I just catered to a small percentage where I needed to cater to everybody and even myself. Yeah. So it was like, I'm like, all right, this is gonna be the record that's gonna. I knew going into it, like, I'm gonna talk my shit on this beat. So it's like, all right, you gotta let that be known, because I know the listener, when they hear the beat, they're gonna expect you, yo, he better come crazy.
Exactly.
So that's why I said that. Yeah.
And listen, we're gonna get into this shit talk right now with verse 1. Oh,
my favorite line ever.
Disclaimer, I am gonna quote your lyrics like an entire asshole, as you've seen from previous episodes.
I expected this.
You said, this a major fact, okay? If you from my city, I made you rap. Let's just stop right there, because it don't get no better than that shit talk right there. Yeah. Because it's facts. Like I just said, this man is a lyrical genius, right? So his bars will go over your head if you're not doing your work.
And it's even deeper. Like, I fought to be able to say that. Like, so like, I was never gonna say something like that on a song if I didn't mean it. And when I heard the beat and the space that I was in, it was like, yo, you're in it. Like, they're not talking about it. If you don't talk about it, no one's gonna. So I'm like, all right, this needs to be the topic. This is a major fact. If you're from my city, I made you rap. Can't have it, I made my laps. So to get to the next line.
He just took my job real quick and went to the next line. But no, say that again. It's real.
But yeah, it was like I wanted it to be. It's a shocking line, but it's like facts at the same time. That's why that's the line that made the title. I didn't have the title before I made that line. The line was, this is a major fact. If you from my city, I made you rap. Can't have it, I made my laps.
I'm not gonna say period, so I'm just gonna make the period face.
Between that and the attention my main attracts, I deserve a clap, but it's threats that involve the gap. Like,
I don't even have to do the show. I'm gonna leave it to C at this point. He got it. But no, I feel like those first couple of bars really set the tone, like you said.
So it's like, all right, people didn't want me to be somebody that said that. So that was the type of things that I was fighting coming up. So it was like, I said that, okay, I got this thing that y'all tried to prevent me from having. I have it. I don't want it anymore. You can have it. I want the world. Like I want the globe. Like you can have this.
Okay.
I ran around it so many
times. Did all
times.
the laps. I did it. I did.
Now
the story.
I got rap. I went and got the other things that I wanted. I got this girl that I wanted that I know that y'all want. So between rapping her and the attention that my main attracts, I deserve a clap. But it's threats that involve it. Yeah.
Woo.
Like, I'm not getting my applause. Y'all still trying to take me down.
I gotta stop you right there because we gotta talk about that, especially being from this area. Because I can't say from the city because he represents Lynn. All right. And I feel like I'm from Boston, but I've had my stints in Lynn or whatever. But even just from Massachusetts and in this region, I'll say Northeast, honestly. For those who do put that work in, who got the receipts to show it, you know what I mean? We do kind of look for that moment of like, yo, where's my props?
And
you
this
know
is probably where I'm before, like this is probably right after I'm probably like with one of my industry homies and they're like giving me my credit or just due for who I am. And then I'm coming back home like, you guys ain't talking like this. Since my other peers are telling me I'm gonna go and come back home and not only bring back what I learned, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I know about myself or what I found out about myself going into the world.
What y'all tried to hide from me or keep away from me. Come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
Look, we can talk about that all day. Let's continue with these bars though, okay? So then you go down a little bit and said, it's a movie, then it's going viral. I've been John Cena with the spinning title, period. I can't lie, almost lost my mind, but broke the cycle.
She not my lover, gotta walk like Michael.
Come on, let's talk about that though.
Yeah.
Number one, the huge, I can't even speak. The huge burden it is, right? That it is to break cycles.
Yes.
Can we talk about that more?
Yeah, so like pretty much it was like, especially coming from where we from, like we want to get to that next level. So when I'm not even in Boston, I'm in Lynn. So like I'm trying to get here and I'm here, but I'm still dealing with the same shit over here. It's like repetitive. It's like you guys ain't letting me, no matter what it is. It could be rap or it could be a relationship. It could be my friendships. It's like y'all ain't y'all know what I got and where we can go with this. You're not helping me. You're holding me back from getting to where I could be taking all of us. It's not about me because I can't be who I am if it's just about me. And then another thing is like, I use the John Cena reference. Like no one mentions that he's from here. Perfect example of what I'm talking about. If I go blow somewhere else, now
that they gonna claim you, right? Immediately.
Exactly. Now it's like, oh, how you gonna try to play the New York guy now? Where I'm getting embraced, kind of. So it's like, oh, now you want to play the New York guy, but you're really from here. Well,
listen, we gotta get into these lyrics, but I gotta stop right here because we were just talking about this off camera, and I think this is a perfect time to talk about it, yo. I was just saying to you, I specifically, being a Boston native from Dorchester, I've seen how the industry will automatically kind of, what is the word I use? Alienate you if you are not specifically from Boston. And I mean the industry or community here. I feel like the outside world, they don't really care that much, whether it's Lynn, Cambridge, or whatever. They're gonna call you from Boston regardless because all they know from Massachusetts is Boston. But for the home team, right? We make it a huge deal if you're not specifically from Dorchester, Mattapan, Hyde Park, those towns that are listed in Boston. But let's be real. The ones who make it out of the stratosphere,
that open doors for others,
that open the doors, are not specifically from Boston. They're from Massachusetts. So I give kudos to like people like Millie's, the Joyner Lucases, the people who are putting it, the B.S, right? The people who are putting it out there that it's a Massachusetts thing. It's not a Boston thing. It's not a Lynn thing. It's Mass has so much talent, bro. And I feel like because we ostracize everybody outside of Boston, we can't even shine a light on how much talent the state has.
Exactly.
Where we kind of have an area to ourselves. We kind of get grouped in with New York, and it's like, nah, Mass is a totally different wave on its own.
What I like's happening now is that like back home, we just had this festival, and now a lot of my peers that are in the Boston scene are reaching out to me now, like, yo, what's up? Like, I want parts of doing shows in Lynn. And I'm like, yo, this is everything that I've been fighting for. Like, this is what, like, hell yeah, let's go. Let's bridge this gap. But like, that's exactly what I've been fighting for. Like, don't be afraid to come over here. I'm gonna go over there. I can't speak for everybody. But for years, I've been coming over here. It's just like, let's build this bridge.
I was about to say, I appreciate the way you kind of adjusted. You know what I mean? You saw the game and was like, all right, I see what I gotta do. So what you did was pretty much like, all right, those who know me know I'm from Lynn.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna make that my forefront, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just an artist from the area.
Right.
And you gonna like my music.
Right.
Now you like my music, let me drop that I'm from
Now
Lynn.
I'm from Lynn.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, I'm here now. Like,
Let the work speak for itself, period, right? Now we can get back into these lyrics. Now we can get back to them. So, you gotta break this down for me because I be like fake understanding drug stuff in my head, but not all the way.
Okay.
So you can break this part down for me, right? You said fiends hitting 30s like they 29, usually charge 40 but had 35. Hate doing singles but come all the time. Pill changing colors. He inhaling. He inhaling like he smoked a dime. He sniff, but he changed his high. Tell me. I think I got the ending.
So like basically like I'm giving you a vision, like Lynn's called City of Sin. So I'm giving you a vision of like that in detail. Oh, the City of Sin. Like, okay, you're gonna see these fiends. Okay, you see a fiend. Okay, you hear these conversations. You might hear the back and forth of a drug dealer and a fiend, where the fiend the drug dealer's like, yo, I don't do singles. Like, oh, a single. You want this 30? It might be. I'm gonna sell it to you for $40 that you only want one.
Okay.
So like. And then you see what goes on with it, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's true, because I was out in Lynn. It's true.
Like, I got very descriptive because I was like, in my head, I'm just like, this beat was taking me to a place where I had to give the listener what I've never given before. Like, it was like, okay, I can brag and talk about myself. Okay, let me get down deeper and start describing scenarios and things I've seen that create this person for me to talk while I'm talking.
This is why I call you a lyrical genius, right? Because as somebody who calls myself a lyrical nerd, right? Even that went over my head. Yeah. I love the artistic ability to paint that picture.
People
and you don't even realize
people personally in my life don't be getting what I'm rapping about till I explain it. I be like, yo, this, that, and that. Damn, Wells, I didn't think that deep into it, and I know you. It was like, but that's the beauty of it. I didn't want you to get it right away.
That's why we created this show, The Critical Breakdown, okay? Now let's continue on. Let me make sure I got it right. Yep. You said, had to book a flight to change my state of mind. That'll probably turn rap business into shipping pies. Some networking that could change my life. Meet the connect.
So it's back home where the price is high.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we doing more painting a picture type of energy? Okay.
So basically, like, I was pretty much describing what a lot of us do. It's like, matter of fact, those drug references can be compared to what we was talking about with the rapping. Like, okay, I can't get it here because y'all are preventing me from getting it. I'm gonna go somewhere else, get it for cheaper, and it's gonna work for me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it'll make you want it by the time I come back.
Exactly.
All right, so I'm gonna skip on down to the verse, right? Yep. And you said, let me make sure I'm not tongue-tied at this moment. You said, stepping sax fifth, and I'm already swagging. He got back into his shit talking bag, okay? Yeah. And then he said, not about the name brand on it, I'm more into fabric. Let me just take a second because I could appreciate that line, okay? For somebody, I'm not a person that's a label whore or anything, but something about the way a good pattern and the fabric matches on each other.
I think I might have seen that day, like, I don't know why people spend this much money on designer, and I'm like, in my head, I'm just like, yo, I don't like that. Like, it's not about, to me, at least for me, it's not about the name. It's like, how's it fit on me? Like, how's it look when someone sees me wearing it? It's the whole package.
I know that's right.
Like, yeah.
And if you don't know style unless you can understand patterns and fabrics.
Right, okay? Exactly. And that was another thing. So like, it's also another reference back to rapping. It's like, I'm down to the details of what I'm wearing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm down to the detail. Like, I understand myself to the point of what I put on my body. Down to like, it has to match the rapping. Like, I all these components can't happen without and me be who I am.
I know that's right, Mr. Attention to Detail.
Right,
okay?
Exactly. That was a long explanation of, and when I was rapping I just kind of stretched that out, telling you like, I pay attention to every single detail.
Okay. Listen, again, another gem dropped on me. Okay. Listen, you see how much stuff? I want you to see how much stuff I got highlighted.
Good. I'm
okay.
here for it. This is why I made this song.
Now listen, this part I felt so much because I feel like it's a story for a lot of artists, and specifically black male artists out here. I used to gamble what I made from trapping. What I lost, you can't imagine. Made it back because I made it happen. If I told you, wonder how I had it. Chain on without cameras, I ain't into capping. These niggas captions, that should be the caption. Who is the bars?
These niggas captains, that should be the caption.
Yes, I said it wrong. I'm sorry. These niggas captains, that should be the caption. It's the play on the word cap for me.
Yeah, exactly. I felt like at the time too, the word was being used so much. I'm like, all right, let me show that I could take this word to a place that people haven't took it yet.
To Cwells land, because that's, listen, I've never seen a play on words so eloquently done.
Yeah.
Good job, great job.
That's another thing I do. Like, whatever I expect from my favorite rappers, if they're not giving it to me at the moment, I have to produce that. So
that's true artistry. It's true. Now let's continue on to these last couple bars that you hit us over the head with. Okay, you said single-handedly, I built this from the ground up. Made sure that every brick was lined up, okay? And then they tried to sign up, couldn't count how many times that I was hated on. They asked for a favor or get on a song. They told me that I played it wrong. I knew they wasn't really fucking with me all along. They think that they the hottest, but you know the God. Dog. You gotta end it with the dog. So listen, you were talking your shit here, and I want to break that down. I recited it like an asshole. But I want you to say it in your swag if you can, so they can really catch it.
What was the first line?
Single-handedly.
Single-handedly, I built this from the ground up. Made sure that every brick was lined up, and then they tried to sign up. Couldn't count how many times that I was hated on. Then asked for a favor or get on the song. They told me that I played it wrong. And at that line, that's what I played it wrong. Like, yeah, they're acting this way to you, Wells, but you still gotta be Gucci, man. Like, you still gotta reach your hand out and show them what they don't know. But it's like they told me that I played it wrong. I knew they wasn't fucking with me all along. They think that they the hottest, but they know the God, dog.
I mean, what do you really have to say after that? What do we have
think that they the hottest, but you know the God.
Dog. Period. Now listen, I don't even feel like that needs to be broken down because
it's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, listen,
I agree with that.
I can listen to Cwells talk his eloquent shit all day long. You understand me? But I'd rather get into my critique of the week, okay? Now this critique of the week is only right that I go to the lyrical god himself, Jay-Z, okay?
That's my favorite rapper.
Of course, it makes sense. And I had to come from this latest bomb he dropped on us. Shout out to DJ Khaled for making this reality. God did, right? There's specific lyrics that I picked and I want to talk about it. I be speaking to the souls of men. Those of them willing to die for the existence that this cold world has chose for them. Period. I just want to stop right there. Can we talk about it being a black man in this industry and kind of having these programs or these agendas sold to you, right? How hard is it to kind of stay true to yourself and not get sold out to that?
Right, and which I like that line a lot because that's what I touch on a lot in the album. It's like me being in Lynn, I had to go break these barriers because there's like this, like where you're from, you kind of have this like, okay, this person from here is only capable of this. So like, and I knew that my mom's from Dorchester, my dad's from down south. So like, I already don't think like the average kid from Lynn, like, you know what I'm saying? So because I'm exposed to outside of here, like a majority of my family's in Dorchester and the rest of my family's down south. So when I'm mixing these ways of thinking already and then bringing them home, I'm realizing that I'm already going in a different direction. Like I know more than Lynn, but I love Lynn. Like that's always home. So like, but doing things and understanding a lot of people are not capable back home of because of this mindset and what they were taught and what they were sold becomes like, it's almost like robots. Like, and that's,
you almost fall into that.
Yeah, and I don't like patterns. Like, and I pick up on patterns fast. Like if I could be oblivious to anything, but if one thing I'm not, it's patterns. And when something happens too much, I'm like, yo, okay, if we've been going right this whole time, I'm gonna go left and I'm gonna see what happens. I'll take the risk for everybody and go left. If I win, we all win. If I lose, I'll take that to the chin.
I know that's right. And I feel like that's what makes the difference between mediocre and greatness. Right. You gotta be willing to go left when everybody else is going right.
Yeah,
exactly. You gotta be willing.
Yeah, that was a fruit. That line was like an apple for me. Like you can go anywhere with that line because that's what Joe does. He'll mean
plenty of different things at one time.
And that's why I picked them. You see what I did there? You
Yeah.
see what I did? Now listen, of course, like I said, I can talk to you all day long, but unfortunately, we gotta wrap this up or whatever. So let everybody know who doesn't know where they can find you.
So it's first off, it's Cwells. I'm from Lynn, Mass.
From Lynn, okay.
I'm from Lynn, Mass. Where I'm from, you could go get that on all streaming services.
Yes.
I got the merch in, the vlog, all that on the website, livefamous.co. Yeah.
You ain't got no coming shows or nothing? Because I feel like you be busy, sir.
I just did I had to take a little break. I mean, if the show
understand.
makes
I
sense,
understand.
I'm gonna do it.
Uh-huh.
But I did a lot of them this year. I think I really want to sit back and reflect on everything because I have my moments where I do a lot and then the end of the year comes and I didn't really get to sit back and reflect the way I should, enjoy the moments, because sometimes things be going bad for us throughout the year and we only dwell on the bad.
Right, or
So
try to
like-
press through it.
So
and
while
not
things are good, I want to be like, instead of wait for it to get bad to take a step back, while things is good, I'm like, let me take a quick step back.
And enjoy it.
Yeah, and enjoyed it
Yeah.
because my city do its first festival, like that was a huge moment for me considering I just put out an album called Where I'm From and then like it just made everything make sense, it all tied in, so yeah.
Listen, I love these two. You see how I'm cheesing like this.
My
is
life's
crazy.
a metaphor.
I
That's why
love
I'm able
it.
to rap like that.
I absolutely love it. Make sure you follow this man. Make sure you download that album. Bars on top of bars. You
Yeah.
will not be disappointed. You understand
There's
me?
no skippables. Like,
None, not one
It's
step.
heartfelt. There's speaking to souls. Like,
Mhm.
it's my favorite project. I got plenty of them, and Where I'm From definitely speaks for who I am as a rapper.
Make sure you get it, and make sure you get to learn this man, Cwells. You understand me? And while you're at it, make sure you follow me, Ms. Mofilo, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
Right.
Make sure you follow my website, MsMofilo.com, to keep track of everything I got going on. And while you're at it, make sure you follow Inside the Maze on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe, and hit that little notification bell down at the bottom so we can keep track of everything we got going on over here, man. It's the Critical Breakdown. Ms. Mofilo, the great Cwells.
Wells.
Build it, man. Peace out.
Well, I've been John Cena with the spinning title. I can't lie, almost lost my mind but broke the cycle. She not my lover, gotta walk like Michael. Come on with it, do it effortless. She say I'm special, I'm a specialist. Like the song that gets me on, she's next to hit.